So in today's class we are going to discuss about characteristics of a crystal lattice. So in the previous classes we have discussed about the types of crystal solids, that is crystalline solids, amorphous solids, and their properties. And in the previous class we have discussed about the different types of unit cells and crystal lattice. So now we are going to discuss about the types or the characteristics of a crystal lattice and the 7 regular shapes of a unit cell. Okay, so for the starting we'll discuss about the characteristics of a crystal lattice. Characteristics of crystal lattice. So for defining a characteristic of a crystal lattice, we need to know about 2 points. One is edges A, B, C of a unit cell. Edges A, B, C of a unit cell. And the other one is angle alpha, beta and gamma of a unit cell. Edges ABC of a unit cell and angles alpha, beta, gamma of a unit cell. So what is this ABC and alpha, beta, gamma is? So let us consider a 3-dimensional system. So just like this. So if this is the center of the origin, if you observe over here, we'll take this point as the center of the origin. Okay, if this is the center of the origin, let us say I mark it as this. Okay, so that is the center of the origin. So for the center of the origin, we have 3 coordinates because we are taking a 3-coordinate system. One x-axis, one y-axis, the other one is the z-axis. So since we can write a 3-dimension on the 2-planar plane, let us consider like this. If you like write it, take it as this. X-axis is in that direction, y moving upwards and z moving towards you. Okay, so this is the z-axis. It doesn't require to be specific for a z-axis to be moving towards you. You can take it like this also. Z-axis can move upwards and y-axis can be tilted towards you. It doesn't matter whichever angle you are taking. So now if you consider this x, y, z as the 3 coordinates, then A, B, C are the edge length along x, y and z axis respectively. So however you take a x, y, z axis, doesn't matter, but A, B and C are the 3 edge lengths of a unit cell aligned along x axis. So this is the edge length A, this is the edge length B and this is the edge length C. Okay, so those 3 are the edge lengths of A, B and C. Now if we create or if we draw a unit cell such as like this along these 3 x, y, z axis, so that will be looking like this. So that is, I am placing this on this part. So if we close this, so that is our a unit cell which we are now going to discuss. So now for a unit cell of length A, breadth B and height C, let we consider this A a breadth, B as a height and C as length. So for that A, B, C, we have particular angles of those edges which may be 90 degree or which may not be 90 degree. Okay, so in order to define those angles, we take the 3 Greek terms alpha, beta and gamma. So we take these 3 terms alpha, beta and gamma. Remember, alpha is the angle between edge B and edge C. Alpha is the angle between edges B and C. Beta is the angle between edges A and C. And gamma is the angle between edges A and B. You have to be sure about that. If you consider A and B, so this is our A length, one is at the backward, and this is our B. So let us draw B in blue. So this is our B, and if we take C in orange color, so the angle between A and B is taken as angle between A and B is gamma. So this angle will be gamma. So I am going to erase this unit cell now. So this is the angle gamma. So angle between A and B is gamma. Next, angle between A and C. angle between A and C. AC, the angle between A and C is beta. So this angle is beta. Angle between A and C will be beta, and angle between B and C will be alpha. We need to quite sure about that. It has to be perfect. Angle between A and B is gamma, angle between A and C is beta, and angle between B and C is alpha. So why you have to be sure about this is because according to these three and these three, we are going to arrange the 7 regular shapes of a crystalline lattice. Okay. So now about the 7 types of regular shapes of crystalline lattices, crystal lattices. Now we are going to discuss about the 7 regular shapes of a unit cell or a crystal lattice. So these are the 7 regular shapes of a unit cell. Those are cubic, tetragonal, octahedral, hexagonal, trigonal, monoclinic and triclinic. So as I said in the previously, A, B, C and the angle alpha, beta, gamma has to be specific in order to define a geometry of a unit cell. Okay. So now for the cubic, we have a condition of A is equal to B is equal to C. That is ABC should be same. That means all the unit cells should have equal edge length for a cubic unit cell, and their angle between those edge lengths should be same and it should be 90 degree. So that is a simple cube. Okay. And next for the tetragonal, we have A equal to B, but C will not be equal to either A or either B. Okay. C will not be equal to A or B, and the angles alpha, beta, gamma will be 90 degree as again. In the third case, octahedral, A will not be equal to B and B will not be equal to C, but their angles alpha, beta, gamma will be similar and it will be 90 degree again. Next, for the hexagonal, these have A similar to B, but they are not similar to C. That means C will be different when compared to A and B. And the angles are, remember this, alpha, beta will be 90 degree, but the angle of gamma degree will be 120 degree. Angle of gamma, that is angle between A and B, will be 90 degree. Sorry, 120 degree. Okay. Next for the trigonal. Trigonal is also called as rhombohedral. Trigonal is also called as rhombohedral. It has the sides A, B, C similar to one another, but the change is alpha, beta, gamma will be same. Alpha, beta and gamma will be same, but they will not be 90 degree. Alpha, beta and gamma will be similar, but they will not be equal to 90 degree. That means they should have an angle other than 90 degree. Next for monoclinic, we have all the 3 sides different from one another, or the 3 edge lengths different from one another, and angles alpha, beta similar to 90, equal to 90 degree, and angle gamma equal to 120 degree. And for the last one, we have triclinic. This triclinic has A, B and C different to one another. Okay, and alpha, beta, gamma will not be equal to one another and will not be equal to either 90 degree. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma either will not be equal to one another and also it will not be equal to 90 degree. So these are the 7 regular shapes of a unit cell. So this 7 unit cells is further classified into 14 types of Bravais lattices. Further, we have classified as 14 Bravais lattices. He is a French scientist who discovered a unit cell can clearly have 14 Bravais lattices. A crystal lattice can have 14 shapes. These 7 regular shapes can carry either a primitive cell or a body-centered cell or a face-centered cell, any of those, and these may have that particular number for those 4 types of unit cells in them, and each of them has all the 4, and some of them have 3, some of them have just 2, and some of them have just 1. So those under classification we have considered 14 types of Bravais lattices. Okay, and those 14 Bravais lattices will appear on your screen over there. So if you observe over there, we have particular shapes of each of them. Okay, so which are they? First, we have cubic with both the 3, all the 3 primitive, body centered and face centered. Next we have tetragonal with just primitive and body centered. We have orthorhombic with primitive, body centered, face centered and end centered. Hexagonal with just primitive structures. Trigonal with also again just primitive structure. Monoclinic with both primitive and end centered. And then triclinic with just primitive structure. Okay, so this is about the 14 Bravais lattices. So each of these Bravais lattices have their own particular alpha, beta, gamma and ABC values. So now we are going to discuss about number of atoms in a unit cell. Number of atoms in a unit cell. We can say, sir, you said 8 atoms for a primitive cell and 8 plus 1 atom for a body centered, 8 plus 6 atoms for face centered and 8 plus 2 atoms for end centered. But exactly if we consider a particular number of atoms present in a given unit cell, it's not exactly 8 for a primitive cell, because that particular each atom present in the corners are shared by other cubes also, other unit cells also. So we are going to discuss about that particular number of atoms present in a unit cell in the next class. That is about the number of atoms present in each unit cell. So thank you for watching this channel, and please do subscribe for this channel, like, share and comment down below if you have any doubts. Thank you.